Evening and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor on vacation. I'm on my holiday at the moment. Just wanted to come back and update you with today of what we've seen. And in the thumbnail, I showed you held. The markets held. And I want to explain exactly what I meant. This is my Roth IRA, what I sold this morning, all of it. You see right at the top, that's where I sold it. Let me just try and get that so it's not reflecting in the light. There you go. I sold it right at the top. I then bought it back at the bottom, and you can see it's been trending up all day today, back up again. Now, the reason why I say held in the title is because today we've had a very strong return. Looking at oil surged a little bit, but it's back off its highs from where it was earlier. Because in the past, 10 years ago, if we'd seen these situations, we would have seen oil spike by $10 a barrel. We've not seen that today. Now, why is that? Why has the market rebounded? Why was only a 2% gap? Well, because first of all, we produce a lot more oil in the West now, in the United States. So we're not so dependent on Middle East oil. So that's partly why oil didn't explode today. It went up a little bit and it's starting to trend back down again. Well, that's good. And to see the market only go down 2%, that's why I sold, bought back at 2% down, and now we're back up nearly to where we were before. We're not going to get the 5, 10, 15% drops on instability like we've had in the past, because the economy is too strong and we are more resilient now because of the oil we have here in the West. So I just want to update you. Today I came on this morning and told you I sold all my Roth IRA, all of my S&P, and I did. I sold it at the peak before the news came out. It was just being reported on the wires. I posted it on my X account. Several of you followed me on X now because you want to be kept up to date with that. I also put it on the community tab on YouTube. And I told you I was going to buy a 2% drop, and I did. I bought the 2% drop. That's it right there. You can see it from the top. That's when I sold it. From the bottom, I bought it back. All 50 shares of the S&P. Essentially, I got 3/4 of a share of the S&P, of VU, completely for free. In a few moments' time, in about 20 minutes' time, I shall get my $607 dividends of VU, and I will buy some more. On the Roth IRA, I'll buy some more, waiting for a little movement after hours. Remember, it trades 24 hours a day. Wait for that. On my brokerage, it'll just go into reducing my margin because I've already got much lower prices. Today wasn't enough. But I think we can see from today that we can afford to be even more bullish, because what this shows us is the economy is strong in the United States. The economy held. That's what I meant in the thumbnail. Held. The U.S. economy held up today. This is not like it was in the past when we'd get much, much bigger drops. We'd see oil really spike. We don't have that concern now. We produce a lot more oil here in the West and in America, so we don't have that worry. So we're not as dependent on Middle East oil, and also shows us that the economy is strong. What this means going forward means we have a really good year ahead of us. I think we're going to be volatile up until the election, and then we're going to have a fantastic rally after the election. That is typical. That is normal what happens. And because the markets have held up despite what happened today, a small 2% drop was all it was going to be. That's why I just jumped in. I didn't know how low it was going to go. I have no idea, but I believe in the companies that I invest in. So I felt there wasn't going to be much. I didn't want to wait too long. 2% was great. Now, as I say, that's a 3/4 of a share of VU. You know, I'm very, very happy with that. And now I can be more confident. We've learned today that the U.S. economy is more resilient than we thought. Oil is not as much as a threat as it used to be. It's not going to rise as much as it would in the past with these sort of conditions. And we can look forward to a great year. So Just wanted to update you from this morning. For those of you just tuning in, I am on my vacation. I am on holiday at the moment, but I did promise I would come back on my phone and alert you if there was any important information that you should be kept aware of. So I just wanted to bring it to you. So please relax, be calm, be happy, be confident. Of course, all our thoughts go to all of those affected in the Middle East by all of this violence. That's what's most important, the people that are affected by it. But as investors, the US economy is absolutely strong, less resilient to oil. I'm more bullish today than I was before. So this is a good day. Now, we will get some volatility, I'm sure, after hours tonight. But at the end of the day, we've had the initial reaction. Now, where do I see it going from here? Some of you were concerned, messaged me and said some of the bombs got through. Does that mean the US are going to get involved? Some of the bombs didn't get through. Some of the bombs were allowed to get through. The way the Iron Dome works is an AI-controlled system. It detects which missiles are a threat, which missiles are going to land in the desert, and they let them land in the desert. There's absolutely no sense firing very expensive rockets, other than the environmental impact, of course, and it's never nice. But other than that, there's no point firing expensive rockets into the air to shoot down a rocket that was only going to land in the desert. So you often see some land, and it's because they were allowed to land. It wasn't because they got through or whatever. Iran is now saying we got all these bombs through. The ones that got through were allowed to get through, and they landed in non-residential areas. However, the ones they do shoot down, sadly, you get debris in the sky, and eventually it falls down, and it can cause some damage, but not anywhere near the sort of damage that can be caused if a missile strikes directly. Just you just get the debris and the hot metal, which is not great. I can't imagine it be very nice if it came through the roof of my house. But that's regarded as the best outcome. So that means that the US probably have no reason to retaliate. Looking at history, I've studied the Middle East history most of my life. Iran likes to wave a saber in the air. They like to show their strength by fighting back. They've done that. They've retaliated back. They've shown that they're prepared to fight back. Israel are going to continue their mission to get rid of Hamas and Hezbollah. That was always their mission after what happened with the initial attacks from Gaza. But there's going to be probably a de-escalation now, which is great. Like I said, World War III isn't about to start. There's no sense in that. What's going to happen likely now is Iran can go, there you go, we fought back and we dropped a few bombs on you, even though there's very little damage. So as far as I'm concerned, we can sort of go back now to where we were before. So I think things are going to be fine. Let me just read your comments. Someone says, Bouquet, going down again this month will be terrific. I wouldn't be chasing it now. I wouldn't be chasing it up. I've done well today. I've gained that extra share of the S&P. It is slightly moving down. You're absolutely right. As we come up to the after hours, but there's no reason now to trade this, because the initial reaction has come and gone. That time has passed now, so there's no point doing that. We know what the outcome is going to be now. It's going to be a de-escalation, so there's no real concern. We've got the markets presented a discount, you had it, you traded it, now you just hold the extra positions that you've got. No need to react anymore. If there's any more drops, I wouldn't be concerned. Remember, I don't sell when there's a drop. I sold before there was a drop. I'm not going to chase it down because I want to remain in. Because if I do chase it down, I've then got to try to find it even lower, and then all of a sudden it's going to go up, and then I'm going to lose the profit I made today. So there's absolutely no sense doing that. Remember, I don't ever lose money. I'm not going to start losing money today. You should couldn't stay away. you should couldn't stay away. I'm not sure what you mean. I only came back because I said I promised I would if there was some urgent reason to do so. Nice leather couch, thank you. My mum has got one like it, Italian leather. Thank you, Songs for Space. Looks like we hit resistance and are at top heading down to resistance below. I'm not concerned about resistance or charts. That's Sensei's thing. For me, I own the businesses. I'm holding the businesses. But today was obvious there was going to be an overreaction, and there was. This is only the start of the Starmer of it. Starmer needs to go. I don't know what Keir Starmer has to do with Iran and Israel, John. I don't see that has anything to do with the stock market today. Zed Hink, hey Martin, can I send a link for the kids' school looking for donations? Hey, can I send a link for kids' school looking for donations? Not on here, you can't. No, you can't share links. No one can share links on a live stream. But when I get to 10,000 subscribers on my music channel, as long as if they are a registered charity, I can do fundraiser events for them. Absolutely. As one of my members, I can do that on the party channel. Let's have a little look. Could you use family help 2 kids you've sung to over 2 years ago, 2 years and been on your show? Could you use family help for 2 kids you've sung to over the years and been on your show? Zed Hink, I'm very happy to do fundraising events on my party channel. I just need to get to 10,000 subscribers so I can do that, and then we can turn on the charitable giving. Stephen, how you doing? Okay, no problem. It was just the last day. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, sorry, I can't help there. We can't do fundraising on this channel. We're not. It wouldn't be the right thing to do here. Anyway. Why does this live stream look different? It is the aspect ratio running off the phone. Yeah, this is very different. I'm not in the studio. I'm on my vacation. I'm just popping in to alert you of breaking news. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I just wanted to say that my portfolio is strong today. What happened today? Try to explain it. This is my portfolio. 119,000. I've gained 3/4 of a share of the S&P today. It's soon going to go back up to 120 to 121 again. It should be 121 possibly by tomorrow because of the 600 that will be with me in the next hour or so from the dividends. Anyway, Stephen Lewandowski, our oil investor. I'm glad you're here because I was just talking about oil. You see today that oil didn't react as much as it did in the past. That's because of the supply that we have in the US has been increased, and I don't think it's as volatile as it has been in the past. In the past, we would have seen a $10 spike today on oil. I think Stephen could sort of validate that as our expert on oil. We've not seen it today. The economy's strong. That's why in the thumbnail it says held. I feel confident today that the economy is even stronger. And expect that big rally after the election. So remain in the markets. Thoughts and concerns, of course, for all of those who are involved in the violence. That's never nice at all. Thank you ever so much, everyone who tapped the like button. I'm going to go. I am on my holiday, but as promised, I said I would let you know if there was anything important, and I felt today was important. See you all back tomorrow morning, 7:30 Central, live on the party channel every morning. I have a premiere. I want a song coming out featuring you, the Lucas A's, dancing and performing all around me. And it's a way for all the members, all the Lucas A's, to come together in the live stream, have a quick chat. They're about 7-8 minutes long because I talked before and after the song. It gives you a chance just to catch up with each other and alert everybody for the upcoming market, the upcoming day. So I'll see you on the morning, the premiere on the party channel. If you want to be kept up to date with all my posts about what happened today with me selling my Roth and then buying it back again. If you want to be kept up to date, several of you did follow me on X today. The links are below, and you'll be alerted. Make sure you also keep your eye out on the community tab on YouTube. It's there as well. All right, just wanted to let you know everything is good. Yeah, it's business as usual. The US economy is getting stronger. And there you go. Stephen Lewandowski did say yes. He did notice that. Yes, it's a lot more resilient. It didn't rally as much as it did in the past, and it won't do because of the supply we have in the US, and we're less vulnerable now to the Middle East, which is great. It's good. It's good for the economy, of course. Stephen wants oil to fly up so he can trade his oil again, but for me, I don't want to see that. I want to see oil stay where it is. I don't want inflation to peak, and we're not going to have that. I want to see the port strike come to an end quickly. We can afford a couple of weeks, but if it goes into the election, it could be up to 1% of GDP. So you could see some volatility there. But essentially, we had that rally yesterday on Apple because people knew that it would drop today, and it did. I reported that last night. Anyway, take care of yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.